Hello, and welcome to another Block Chat. Today it's a very special Block Chat. We've talked about it some time ago. We've told you that we're coming up to you with news about something that we are doing. We mentioned that we have notarized. It's actually the first notarized where the notarization instance have been recorded on the register of property in the European Union. And today we're talking to Peter Merc. Peter is one of the co-founders of Blocksquare. Peter heads our legal initiative and at the same time drives some of those initiatives to fruition. I'll let Peter tell you more about how and why and what's the significance of what we've done already. Peter, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm also happy that we achieved something, I would say, quite big for blockchain industry in general. And I will be happy to share with you some things that we managed to do.
Thank you so much. Tell us more about what have we done and what's the significance of what we've done.
Yeah. So in short, business as usual. In finance business, in not only in blockchain business, in crypto business, but in asset management business, you always need to protect the weakest party, and the weakest party in all the transactions are the investors. So and that's the same goes with real estate industry. So if we want to properly tokenize the real estates. So the tech aspect is one thing, but the investor protection is another one. So if we want to have this bulletproof solution, then of course we cannot on-chain measures, meaning the measures are meant for the investor protection, but also to, let's say, some kind of we also need to find a proper combination of these two, of course, with the general goal to fully protect the tokenized assets. So,
Peter, I'll give you a minute if you can check out your voice because it's cutting, and I'll do a summary of what you've said till now so that we make sure that people have heard it right. So what Peter is saying is that obviously the party we want to protect, as well as the party that the regulator needs to protect and everyone else needs to protect, is the investor. And the investors in the instance of real estate tokenization would be protected with what we've done. And here Peter will tell us how are they protected and what have this added to the element. Let's start with the legal part, with the legal side. How did we protect them? And let's talk about the significance on a regulatory perspective in the evolution of the process. And then we'll take it from there. Please go ahead, Peter.
We started building our structure or our compliance infrastructure basic questions. So one would be how to prevent the real estate owner from tokenized real estate in a way that would have the commitments and obligations token holders. So that would be the first question, to find this bulletproof solution. The second question, so if we are not successful with finding the answer to that, if the real estate owner how to dispose this tokenized real estate, this needs to be costly. So be one financial penalty which would act as an effective to do something that is against the obligations. So that was our and then we started with two steps approach. First was so the corporate solution that's adopted by the company, and solution we set let's say some kind of So what are these basic commitments? Owner of the owner of this tokenized the token holders from the perspective profit distribution, from the perspective of buyback obligations, and that was our initial step that we needed to adopt this corporate solution, somehow setting this basic.
Peter,
Yeah.
sorry, allow me to interrupt you again. If you can, at this time, probably reduce the definition of your camera so that hopefully people will hear us in a better way, because your voice is cutting. And I'll again summarize what you've said till now. What Peter was saying, guys, is that today when we approach tokenization the way we do, which is creating a corporate solution where we derive the economic value in real estate and the set of economic values, and we move it on chain. That corporate resolution is what we use to initiate the initial notarization that we talked about. I'll let Peter continue. Hopefully the voice will be better now and you'll hear us better. Peter.
Sorry for that. I don't know what's happening. I have good maybe I'm speaking too fast. Maybe the reason. So yes, this was this corporate resolution, but of course, like in every real estate business, for the buyers of real estate, for the token holders, is the land. Know that what is written in the land register, I would say, offers the max action for the all the stakeholders. We successfully, this is revolutionary to put this tokenized as directly in the land register. What we there is a loan agreement between and land of the tokenized real estate as a lender and as an issuer of BS native token to the real estate. Owner of the real estate is a borrower. Blocksquare gave those loan, and there is a very simple vision that this owner can repay the loan only of BSPT tokens, which means before owner can pay with this tokenized real estate, he first gets all the tokens. Once he got all the, can repay the tokens to Blocksquare. Of course, this charge in the land limited, and he can freely estate. So this we use tokens and this underlying as a collateral for this. That means that without possession of this owner do anything with this real. Another contractual provision, which is also that he has option to repay the money, but in that case, he double the price of the real estate. And if for whatever reason decide to repay the loan instead of in tokens, in fiat money, he, of course, then that also means that token holds the payment of actual value of the underlying. With these two measures, we set up the best framework for our in the tokens which are organized over the Blocksquare platform.
So let's summarize what we've done. It's a perfect marriage between conventional and technology. Yes, tech and our platform allowing people to tokenize real estate does not have to be at all far away from conventional methods in the background. So the real estate owner is getting a charge put against his property. So the party who's purchasing those tokens is not at risk at any moment of time with that property. The corporate resolution is meant to bridge this gap, to facilitate this to be there, or the economic value to be transferred to the digital world. At the same time, there is a loan agreement that is being put together. Now, again, it will take different forms in different jurisdictions. In the European Union, you are able to lend money as an individual or as a company, and you're able to get charge over a property. In many other areas in the world, you're not able to do it that way. However, there's definitely alternative ways that we will need to follow, and we will follow in other parts of the world. But whenever you apply it in Slovenia and Ljubljana, you've applied it in the European Union. It means it's replicable anywhere else for us and for everyone else. So it's an evolution for the whole of the economy and for the whole of the ecosystem. At the same time, the owner is getting the BSPT against his property, and the only way, and then he's selling the BSPT to all the investors around. The only way for the owner to get back his property free of charge is for him to return the BSPT. And obviously that will involve capital appreciation, rental returns have been paid over time, and this allows people to safely own property, tokenized, fractionalized, and digitized in a perfect way. Peter, what more do you wish to?
I would just add
Please.
2 things, Makram. Sorry. So this real estate collateral. So what we need to point out is here that we have really found jurisdictionally agnostic. I agree that there will be some modification in some jurisdictions, but this state business with land register is something that it's known in practically every jurisdiction. Of course, some minor changes, so consequently some needed, but I think that presents a fully agnostic solution for jurisdiction. The other thing that I wanted to add is that what's the real purpose of token assets? So the most important illiquid asset, very liquid. So with these tokens which are transferable and easily transferable, we didn't have any negative. We didn't make any on this transferability and so on. So it's a measure which is behind and it doesn't make any negative on their investment. So it's something that is there. This will be only triggered in case there will be land owner or any other owner of the tokenized real estate is there, and it will be only triggered. Of course, we all hope it will not happen, but we all case scenario. That's also this, unfortunately.
So tomorrow morning, and actually tonight, you're able to buy real estate securely. The property has a charge on it. In conventional terms, you have locked the chain, the circuit. That is an evolution, as we said, to the ecosystem, to the tokenization business as it stands, to the tokenization of all real-world assets and mainly real estate, because in our opinion, as Peter said, one of the least liquid assets, to make it the most liquid, is an advantage. Peter, do you have anything else you would like to add to our listeners tonight?
Yeah, invest in crypto, invest assets. I would say that we're producing one very attractive, and this is definitely the and with our I believe that we did some Blocksquare, but for this tokenization in general, and I really hope that people will see this huge this and that they will soon join our.
We are the future. And actually, it's not we, it's us doing tokenization of real estate. And tokenization of real estate, as I've always said, will happen regardless if we push it forward or we don't. It is coming. Thus, we are the future. And today, what we've done is we've got the conventional methods to protect us approaching the future in a solid way so that every party being an impacting party on this future will be secure. Join us in making real estate more liquid. Thank you so much, Peter, for all the hard work getting to the tokenization. I would like definitely to thank every single member of the team, Dennis, Julia, Manny, and Yuri, and Simon, David, and Victor. Again, I'll not finish. Every member of our team and all the effort they're putting, but today specifically, Peter and Dennis for the hard work to get this tokenization instance notarized, to get the loan agreement together, to get the charge. I would like also to thank the notary who was this progressive and made it happen. Thank you all for being part of our energy. Until another Brock chat, have a good evening.